look at this communication situation where language is focused on.
Hello, good morning. Could I possibly talk to Miss Sayo, the principal?
This is Miss Sayo. Who's on the line?
This is Miss Ju.
Oh, Miss Ju. What can I do for you?
Ma'am, we're going to have a speech festival next week. Could we invite you to give us an inspirational talk?
What's the occasion?
We're holding our monthly professional meeting on the topic classroom management.
Oh, I see. When is it going to be?
Next Friday at 9 in the morning at the conference hall.
I'll look into my schedule and see if I'm free. Could you call me after an hour?
Yes, ma'am, I'll do that. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Bye.
How appropriate was the language of the two in that communication situation? Very appropriate. I wonder if you call your students' attention to appropriacy in relation to language use. I hope you do. But what again is appropriacy? As described in an earlier episode, appropriacy refers to the ability of the speaker to use language appropriate for a certain communication situation. It includes factors like topic, place, and participant. You'll also notice that in teaching grammar, the trend is moving from teacher-centeredness to learner-centeredness. That is, the teacher who used to be the traditional teacher is 1. An authority figure, 2. A knowledge dispenser, and 3. The sole lecturer who used to do more of the talking inside the classroom. The new teacher is 1. A facilitator, 2. A moderator, and 3. An initiator. The learners are given more opportunities to use the grammar items in focus more appropriately. They are provided with varied activities which can be done individually, in pairs, or in groups. In other words, grammar teaching does not end with definition of terms or generalizations. It goes beyond the grammar point in focus. It includes appropriacy or appropriateness. Sometimes, the students are given a chance to engage in free communication activities like in a panel discussion, role play, interview, letter writing, and many others. But what is grammar? Grammar is a description of the structure of a language and the way words and phrases are combined to produce sentences in the language. Here is an example of a grammatical statement. Notice how words are put together to form or communicate a message. The man in blue shirt is my long-lost friend. Grammar usually takes into account the meanings and functions of words in sentences in the context of the overall system of the language. Notice that the words are put together to form a meaningful sentence or to convey a message. Another school of thought defines grammar as the study and practice of rules by which words change their forms and are combined into sentences. Based on this definition, we can say that grammar can be taught in two ways: covertly and overtly. Covert grammar teaching means that grammatical rules are not directly given to the students. They are indirectly learning the language without being given the explanation of the rules. With covert grammar teaching, teachers help the students acquire and practice the language, but they do not draw conscious attention to any of the grammatical facts of the language. Let me show you a classroom scene where grammar is taught covertly.
Class, we have here a dialogue, and what I would like you to do is to listen to me while I read it. Hello, Mike. Hi, Tina. How are you? I'm fine, thank you. How about you? I'm okay. How's Pat, your brother? Oh, he's doing fine too. In fact, he is number 1 in his class. Oh, I'm happy to hear that. At this point, class, I'm going to divide the class into 2 groups. Okay, the first group will be reading the part of Tina, and then the second group will be reading the part of Mike. Now, let's divide the class. Okay, let's have Naisa, Monica, and Diane for the first group. Can you please group yourselves now? And then Stephanie, Anna, Lori, and Reg for the second group. Okay, move your chairs. Okay, very good. Let's start now. Please repeat after me. Hello, Mike.
Hello, Mike.
Hi, Tina. How are you?
Hi, Tina. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How about you?
I'm fine, thank you. How about you?
I'm okay. How's Pat, your brother?
I'm okay. How's Pat, your brother?
Oh, he's doing fine too. In fact, he's number 1 in his class.
Oh, he's doing fine too. In fact, he is number 1 in his class.
Oh, I'm happy to hear that.
Oh, I'm happy to hear that.
Okay, very good, class. Now, may I call on a pair of students to read the dialogue? Can I see a show of hands? Okay, let's have Naisa and Monica. Can you please stand up? Naisa, you will be reading the part of Tina. And then, of course, Monica, you'll be reading the part of Mike. Please repeat after me. Hello, Mike.
Hello, Mike.
Hi, Tina. How are you?
Hi, Tina. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How about you?
I'm fine, thank you. How about you?
I'm okay. How's Pat, your brother?
I am okay. How's Pat, your brother?
Oh, he's doing fine too. In fact, he is number 1 in his class.
Oh, he's doing fine too. In fact, he is number 1 in his class.
Oh, I'm happy to hear that.
Oh, I am happy to hear that.
That was great. Thank you very much.
What you have seen is the covert way of teaching grammar. Notice the way the teacher indirectly taught the grammar. She merely made the students read the dialogue without making them realize what she was trying to teach them. On the other hand, in overt grammar teaching, the teacher provides the students with grammatical rules and explanations. In overt grammar teaching, we are explicit and open about the grammar of the language. But with covert grammar teaching, we simply get students to work with new language forms, and we hope that they will subconsciously absorb grammatical information, which will help them learn the language as a whole. Now, let's see how the overt way of teaching grammar is done.
Class, today we're going to take up verbs. I'd like you to look at the pictures we have on the board showing people in action. Now, who can tell me what this man is doing? Okay, let's have Naisa.
The man is running.
Very good. What about this one? Who can tell me? Okay, yes, Anna.
The boy is playing.
Very good, Anna. And what about the last picture? Yes, Monica.
The woman is cooking.
Very good. You all gave the correct answers. Now, I'd like you to ask, what do you think the words run, play, and cook suggest? Let's have Stephanie.
They seem to suggest action.
Very good. They do seem to suggest action. Now, we have a term for action words. What is this term? Let's have Diane.
We call them verbs.
Very good. They are verbs. Now, what is a verb? Let's have Stephanie again.
It's an action. A verb is an action word.
Very good, Stephanie.
Notice how the teacher overtly taught verbs. She even made the student define what a verb was. What do we remember then? 2 things. With covert grammar teaching, teachers help students acquire or practice the language, but they do not draw conscious attention to any of the grammatical facts of the language. In overt grammar teaching, teachers provide the students with grammar rules and explanations. Before I give you a clearer distinction between 2 ways of teaching the target language, let's pause for a few reminders. Please stay tuned.